It's Sunday again. It's time for the album review club. I ain't got nothing prepared, but this week we're gonna do something new. Alright. This week we're gonna show y'all how to make crack. Alright, I got your baking soda, got your measuring cup, most importantly, got some coke. Let me get the guys in here and we're gonna whip it up.
Oh,
It's good.
what up with you? What's up, bro?
Hey, just trying to be blessed out here.
Hey, as per usual. I can't.
Juwan 40.
Hey,
Hey, what's happening?
what's
What's
up?
happening, man?
Hey, so what was the theme for this one? Because
Man, we gonna have to get into that because we kind of we I don't know, man.
I feel like I'm the only one that's gonna have something that fits this name. And 40, you might be able to pull something that fits this name as well. But outside of that, because I don't know if this really counts, but he'll argue that it does. But
Yeah,
I don't know
I
if it
don't know
really
if this
counts.
really counts. If
it has
y'all,
an album that no one likes universally. So
Not
here's
not an
the
album, not necessarily an album. I'll give you that. Not necessarily an album, but usually like an artist and or I say an artist and or an album. I feel like that people don't really like.
that's, see, the problem is like
That you like.
it's so subjective. Because I would love it for it to be like, hey, people as a whole are not a fan of this. But then it's like, what population are we talking
Yeah,
about here? Are we talking
and that's
about
part of the
like the
problem.
American population?
First of all,
I don't know, man. We should have had a conversation.
okay. So first of
We
all,
should have.
first of all,
We
first
did.
of all,
We should have.
let's go ahead and set this up right. Let's go ahead and set this up right. We got the King of the Pirates, and we got
Man,
King
hurry the fuck
LeBron
up,
James.
man.
You
We
know what I'm
trying to
saying?
get into it.
We got King LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? All praises due to the King. You know what I'm saying? Luffy Monkey, aka LeBron James. And of course, you got three kings sitting in this motherfucker. You spook. You know what I'm saying? It's spook. You know what I'm saying? Last of my kind. You know what I'm saying? First of my name. You know what I'm saying? It's me, the
I
big
don't know what
guy,
you're saying. No,
the
I do
main
not know what you're
attraction
saying.
of the universe. Set it off,
hey, you,
Jones. All them names. I've been called a couple of
hey, you,
things before.
hey, hold up. You
And not
forgot
one of
the
What's
them
the
was
name? Woo used to call
Jones.
me the bald-headed deviant.
hey,
You know what I'm saying? It's all me. You know what I'm
hey,
saying?
you forgot one of them. None of no hair.
One.
First of all,
Go ahead.
see, you know what? I'm happy to see you too. That's where I know it comes from. It's okay. I know where it comes from. Yeah, that boy was
Let me
struggling,
go ahead and turn
bro.
my volume down. Hey, someone get the producer to turn his mic down or something.
Hey, if we had the mute
So look, man.
option, if we had
Look, nah. Y'all forgetting. I was watching the live before y'all got on. So go ahead. Say what y'all was saying before. You know what I'm saying? Say what y'all was saying to my face. Fuck, nigga. Go ahead. Y'all
Does this
stick
fit?
up.
The same thing we said off mic. I don't know if this fits.
yeah, we don't know if this fits. So
Hey, hold on. I don't know if y'all should keep talking. So I guess it's a bunch of
Who
things
came
we
up?
don't
You
know.
Okay,
have, you have. You said keep
Like,
talking.
I don't know if y'all should keep
okay,
talking.
but I think we should also go and clarify who came up with the theme, and if it was Fullo, how did you mess it up?
corrosion.
But
First of all, it was technically cheddar.
It was
Technically,
cheddar.
I piggyback
okay,
off your idea that you suggested. And I was like, you know what? Let's alter that a little bit and make it like this.
Okay, so here's the deal. Here's what we're gonna do. Woo, what was the topic of the week?
Cheddar. What was the topic of the week? You the one that chose it.
It's supposed to be a artist or a project. I feel like that people don't really like that you still like. People don't.
Oh,
People actively dislike.
in
People
that
actively
case, this
dislike.
satisfies both requirements. This satisfies both
Didn't
requirements.
it sell?
Okay, so first of
Didn't it
all,
sell like crazy?
Yes.
actually no. Well, it depends on what you mean by crazy. Crazy. So let's start here. First of all, they're gonna sit up here and they're gonna act like, oh no, why food chose is how everybody loves Pusha T. Hold on. Then we gotta take out behind the curtains a little bit. Guess what, people? Clips is about to drop an album in the next month or two, right? I said I was excited for this album that's about to come up. those two dread-headed shenanigan havers, both of them were just like, man, I don't care, man. Who cares about the clips? The clips dropping out. I don't care, man. Why you getting all
Hold on,
excited
hold on,
for?
hold on.
And then wait,
Hold
well, you had your
on,
time.
hold on.
You had your time.
If you don't put words in my mouth, at least let me say what I said.
Go ahead, fine. Go ahead, argue your case.
Eh. That's all
I
I.
rest my case.
Eh.
I didn't. The
But no,
topic. The topic wasn't people.
I'll say, is this a Clips album?
You said what?
Is this a Clips album?
I'm sorry. Clips is made up by two people. One of them is Pusha T. What was the last Pusha T album
Hey,
you listened to, Chad?
hey, spoiler alert. One of my criticisms is, man, him and Malice sound too much alike.
luckily, Malice is only on one song. Anyway, but look, man. Here's what I'll say. Here, I'm going to argue my case. Then we're gonna get into the review because I'm out here and hear all this bullshit. All right. I feel like Pusha T is one of those rappers that has the talent, has the production, all of that stuff. And when he drops, people do like it. And then you
So where
start
the
to get
hate at?
responses.
Where the hate at?
Wait. And then you get responses like Cheddar and Woo, where they're just like, oh man, trying to help Pusha T. Oh man, clips of them coming out together. I don't care about that shit. That's what I'm talking about.
But
Where it's just like,
but that's not hate. That's just
nah,
like, I mean,
it's
it ain't
hate.
gonna
It's
stop the
hate to
world.
me. It's well, here's the deal. It's hate to me. That's how it goes. And guess what? This is the album that I chose. y'all listen to it, so fuck y'all. You know what I'm saying? Let's go ahead and get to the review. Yeah,
Uh,
I do respect
yeah.
that.
That's how you.
I respect that. I
That's how
respect
you.
that.
You know what I'm saying?
It's
Wait,
like,
wait.
it's like
Before you,
Was that a
put it
shot?
now. We listen to
you
it
said
now.
Was
what?
that a shot? Did you try to do some kind of basketball
So
move right there?
first of all, I got the Kang behind me. All right, that was that
Oh,
hit
that's
where I
what that
twirl.
was.
Wait,
Okay,
hold on, cheddar. I twirled the ball in my hand. Act like I ain't do nothing with it.
hey,
And I,
yo, hey.
and I step back. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go ahead and get into it, man. We're gonna push your
Hey, but
teas.
before we get started, of course, everybody, whatever y'all sipping on, you know what I'm saying,
Hey,
raise it up, and
shout out to
toast to whatever.
Oh
what
man,
have you
come
been
on, man.
drinking? Candle
Nah,
wax?
I'm
Moon
drinking
You said
Coke.
shot.
what?
Look like a jar of candle wax, dude.
I have a Pyrex glass.
Why are you drinking out of a powder?
I got no comment on that.
Yo! Oh my bad. Oh, it's topical because we're talking about
We
Pusha T.
talking
I
about
get
push
it. See, that's the thing. That's
Oh.
the thing
that
that
Coke.
y'all would miss that.
He's
Y'all
also
would
wearing a,
miss
he's
that.
also
My
wearing a Dare
bad.
shirt. He's also wearing a Dare shirt. Also pushes T relevant.
See,
So
hey, all
You
the
know
push T.
what? You
Hey,
know
and this is my
what? For
flag
someone,
for the day.
wait. Why do you have baking soda within reach?
bacon soda. I got bacon soda.
They
You
got
gotta
baking
come.
soda, and Pyrex glass, all within
Hey,
reach. Okay, well, hey man,
you
I'm
gotta
not gonna
come.
ask no more questions.
You gotta come prepared for a Pusha T episode.
Oh,
Um,
okay. Oh, shout out to
We
Q. Neck and wrist don't lie. Yeah, see, look at that shit. That's what I'm fucking talking about, man. Real
yeah,
appreciation. That's
exactly. An
what I'm talking
example
about.
disproving your point.
Oh, okay. That's funny because the group chat. You know what? I'm not gonna do it all this. I'm not gonna do all
oh
this.
man, hey, everybody, if y'all love this album, give
if
us
you
a
love
thumbs up in the
Push the T, give me a thumbs up.
yeah.
if you feel like Push the T's been grinding his whole life, put a thumbs
Put a
up.
snowflake in the chat if you.
No,
Oh
no, no,
my
no, no, no,
god.
no.
Okay, first
We're
of
gonna
Those
just
are
all,
all
say
reserved.
You can't put the snowflake. It's tough, and we can get into that later. Who got better drug talk, Jeezy or Pusha? But
I said snowflake, not snowman.
But
Come on, man.
Snowflake,
Come on
anything
now.
snow
nah.
related, anything snow related can
Mm,
be reserved.
Snow.
yeah, anything's no related, but like we'll get into it. All right. First of all, since Cheddar want to keep talking all
Nah,
this
nah,
shit,
nah, nah, nah. I ain't
Hold
going
on.
nah,
first.
Cheddar. What's
Hold
your
on.
experience? What's your experience with this album? Since apparently Cheddar's out here, the dude's Pusha T fan out here.
Hey,
Cheddar's like, hey man, blah blah blah.
hey, read that junk. Read that comment real quick.
Oh, okay. Why you talking about cheddar like that, man? Leave cheddar alone. All
Along
right,
he had
let cheddar cook, man. Go ahead, leave him
uh,
alone. He got neck
uh,
now.
we all know that
Pause.
comment was directed at you, but
man.
um,
Hey, but a quick tell of the tape. It dropped in 2022, and I'm just gonna give y'all one. It went number one on top 200 and everything. So
number
I
one,
mean that. Hey, number one. I don't
wow,
know what that means. Number
people
one.
people must have hated
hey,
that album.
They hate the hell out
woo,
of
woo,
it.
woo, woo. It's almost like this album was almost disliked.
almost, almost, almost. But somehow we gonna find a way to dislike it. But hey, Fullo, this is your album. We got a new rotation, new thing, and we are back after a little, you know.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into it, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, This I went to.
Hey,
I was doing a school.
hey, hey.
Hey,
Make,
I
make,
already took
make
it
this
over.
shit quick, bro.
I already, yeah, I already took it over.
Make
So
this shit,
first of
make this shit
all,
quick, bro.
I'm trying to make first of all, don't rush greatness. All right, look at who I got behind me. All right, we got 1,000
Bro, we
episodes over here. We got 20 years in the league. All right, longevity is what we do over here. Okay, so first of all, I was in a school when I first heard this album. I heard it the day it dropped. I was just randomly on. I wasn't even waiting like Pusha T because this is back when they were dropping like a lot of tracks off of good music. And I was like, what's going on? Teyana
Good
Taylor's album dropped
music.
this year, all that stuff. So
Yeah, he dropped an
this,
album.
I'm not doing this anyway. So
I didn't realize.
when this dropped, I was like, all right, let me go ahead and throw this on because I had already heard Neck and Wrist and I had already heard Diet Coke. So I was like, all right, bet. I'm gonna listen to this shit real fast and then I'm gonna keep it moving. Played it top to bottom, front to back. I was like, this shit wild. This shit wild. I was like, I did not expect for Pusha T to drop an album like this after Daytona, which I also fuck with.
mama,
This was an amazing album
mama
for me.
watch this show, man. Come on now.
First of all, shout out to moms. You know what I'm saying? Hey, how you doing? But look, that's it, man. So we're gonna start like this since I'm in control of this order. We're gonna start with 40. El Quattro, South Central's finest.
Oh,
Shoot, Ice
can I ask
is
one
at
thing?
his
The
door right
tax
now.
collector.
What's going on, big dog?
So
The
there's
What
like
do
tax
you? Oh, now
collector.
there's one thing I noticed, which was there's three albums that I've found. There's one that's just it's almost dry, but there's also one that's Pharrell versus Yee, and then Yee versus Pharrell. So and it changes the order, like the order of the songs.
yeah, it's the same songs.
Okay, okay, because I was like, I was just confused as to which one's the proper. Because I know all of us, we want to also talk about like the set list and how it goes from one track to the other.
Oh,
And sometimes because of the Kanye versus the Pharrell or Pharrell versus
Just
I didn't
the
Kanye
even
or
know.
the regular, just the regular one, just the
I
yeah,
didn't
regular
even
one.
realize.
but
That's actually a dope concept. I like that.
so Pusha T is one of those artists that I'm not like someone I know for a fact that he just doesn't interest me like as an artist. Like, and I know that he's good. I know he was good when he killed Drake on the freaking on that whole like beef diss track.
Word.
I like clips. I mean, everyone like grinding. He has literally in his back pocket two of the best producers, Pharrell and Kanye, and he really makes he makes really good friends in the industry.
That makes
So he always brings someone
so
interesting to
much
the
sense.
table. So like there's nothing negative about Pusha T. It's just not someone I'd listen to actively or in general.
Right.
It's almost like that was my point. But let's continue.
You said there.
Well,
You
I was
started
because
with
I
there's
heard
nothing
like
negative
40, it's
about
okay.
Pusha
You've
T.
already agreed with me.
There,
Moving on.
there's nothing negative about Pusha T. That's
there's
what he
nothing
said.
negative about Pusha T unless you were a Drake fan. You're like, well, why would you bring that up? Why would you bring that up, Pusha? Why would you go and get
So,
that
in
picture
that
of
case,
Michael?
speaking of Drake, let's move on to Toronto's finest. Cheddar, what's your experience with Terrence?
Yeah, I don't really care for Pusha T.
Interesting. Continue. Because
Yeah,
I was told by these motherfuckers up here. I was
but
told,
also no,
man,
no, but
everybody
also
love Push D. What are you
also
talking about? Go ahead. My bad. My bad.
let's also acknowledge the fact that me and 40 also more so 40 than me, but don't really have typical taste. Like let's be completely honest here. I'm
Look,
pretty
man.
sure I do go against the grain for most of my quote unquote taste and things. Not most, at least 50-50. Anywho, yeah, no, I don't really much Push T that much. I did. I have heard. What song was it? It was "Scrape It Off." I had actually heard "Scrape It Off" before, and I did add it to one of her playlists on whatever thing, Spotify or something like that. That I did mess with. See, my thing is, I like Pusha T if the features right or the beats right. I'll mess with it, but I don't go out of my way to look for Pusha T in any way, shape, or form. But
Interesting.
I stumble across it.
Go ahead, Woo, or whatever your name is.
Um, all right, we Pusha T. All right, we Pusha T. I mean, sometimes listening to Pusha T it gets tough, and it got tough sometimes. So,
Fair.
but I rock with Pusha T. I can listen to him, and I do download majority of his music. But you know, that's all I'm gonna say about that.
I'll say
Sounds,
I
I'll
only
be
have
honest with you,
room.
boys. Sounds like split 50-50. Sounds like the album fits. We're just go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and get started. Sounds like all that flack that Fu was getting earlier, sounds like it was undeserved. That's what it sounds like to me, but you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let the fans decide. Let's go ahead and get into it,
I
man.
only have enough room on
I,
my iTunes for one drug specialist, and his name begins with JEECY.
I, I'm still against Fullo. This is not. This shouldn't be like hated because who really hates Pusha T? No one. Neither one said they hated Pusha T.
So
Yeah.
everybody.
This
Moving
is
on.
not something
All
that you
right,
bring
wait,
up
wait,
and you're
no,
like,
no, no. It's too
man.
late. It's too late. It's too late. It's time to get into
Like,
the highlights, man.
I
like, I feel
It's
like it's
time
like this,
to
right?
Go,
get into the
man, go
Yeah, but like,
highlights.
ahead for it.
you can really think about it, though, like when it comes to hated artists that you would feel kind of hard to bring up. If you were like, yo, man, I like Drake currently. Like, I want to listen to, I'm talking about Drake right now as an artist. People would be like, really? You want to listen to him after he
Nah,
got
don't
bodied,
count.
after he got
Don't count.
destroyed?
Don't
You
count.
know what?
Or
He's
Big
You know
still
what?
Sean?
like the
Google.
highest streamed artist even this year, and he's had over a decade of love. You can't set
Oh,
like
He's
it's
had
what
over
about
a
like Craig Mack?
decade of what?
he's had over a decade of just like fandemonium. Like
Who?
niggas have gone crazy over Drake.
Oh, oh.
So you can't be
Well,
like
listen.
Drake. Oh man, Drake's been hated for 1 year. That means that he's hated. No, it's like no. He's still the highest streamed artist in the world. Well, hip hop artist in the world.
Listen, man.
Yeah, but things change, man. Like all it takes is like it's kind of like the Eminem career where people got tired of how he was rapping at like this like high end, but like constantly like the lyrical spiritual miracle thing where
Well,
people
can I
were
be
like,
honest with you? People got tired of Eminem's music because it was ass. All right, so moving on. moving on.
yeah, but you see what I'm saying? Like,
Man.
I mean,
Cheddar highlights. Sounds
let's
off.
go into the
Okay.
highlights. Let's
I
anyway,
like to
yeah,
start
just
off. I like to start us off with a little dramatic reading of the Google AI. Yes, many people like Pusha T. He's generally respected within the hip hop community for his lyrical skills, storytelling, and unique brand of coke rap. Some fans consider him underrated, and highlight his influence on the genre. Underrated is not the same thing as disliked. But anyway,
Mm,
so
mm,
anyway,
yeah, because then I could be like,
mm.
All I'm saying is when AI agrees with you,
he
He,
literally, it literally did
he
not.
didn't agree with
when
you.
when AI agrees with you, I don't know what you guys want me to do, big
Uh,
dog.
Again, underrated is not the same thing as
I
disliked.
will say this opens up Pandora's box for how we can interpret things, because
Yeah.
then I can just
Oh,
pick
we
like a
hip hop.
very weird genre of music and be like, yes, the fans of that genre of music love this album, but as a whole, no one likes this genre of music, so obviously it's not well liked. And it's
Yeah,
like,
this is gonna be
I'm gonna be
not.
honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. Sounds like we have a winner. Continue, Cheddar.
Wow. This
That's
guy.
what we should do. We should just do it international. But let's see.
actually,
Highlights for this album. I appreciated most of the production. Like I did like the big booming instrumentals or whatever that a lot of people kind of came through with him on for. Um, in terms of specific songs, Open Air, Neck and Wrist.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Scrape It Off, like I said, 'cause Scrape It Off was the first song, technically first song I ever heard on this album that like it got added to my playlist way back when. I liked Rock and Roll, that was solid. And I did appreciate. I know they sound the same, but I did appreciate. Well, first of all, why does it say Malice and Clips? Anyway, that's just redundant. Like Push the T featuring Malice and Clips. Let's get both our names in it twice. We get paid double. But no, and I pray for you. I did like appreciate that. Overall, like I didn't hate this album at all. Again, it's just Pusha T. I just don't care for Pusha T. I just didn't hate this album. I just didn't
Interesting.
care for Pusha T. Yeah. So no. Whoa. What you got for your highlights, man?
If you love conscious coke rappers, this is definitely your guy. If you love a random ass sample in the middle of your beat, this is also your guy. For me, Open Air definitely leads the way. That's definitely
Yeah.
the hardest song
Word.
up. Um,
Interesting. All right.
he he was cooking coke on this.
It's cooking dope on several of these tracks. That's a general thing. I think the actual cover art is. I think this is like. So I think this is the one where it was like Whitney Houston's like bathroom or
Oh, is
something
that
like
what that's
that or
supposed to
whatever.
be?
I think so. It's either this or Daytona.
Yeah.
But go
It
nah,
just
because
like
Daytona was Weezy's
Imperial's
better.
collage.
But
I
nah,
would
but
say
go ahead. My bad. All
Um,
right, go ahead, Will.
Imperial's paper mache.
I like I also like his verse on Neck and Wrist, but it also brings up
Yeah,
what the fuck do Jay-Z be talking about?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hey, man. If you didn't catch
Man,
it, it's all good. You
if
know what I'm
Big
saying?
was still alive, man, come on now.
Y'all would have got the commission. And I don't even like Jay-Z. Come on now.
Man,
Let's not nitpick.
ain't nobody trying to hear that, man. Take Jay-Z out. I want to throw out that Kanye started sounding like Mos Def on his verse on
Bro,
Dreaming of the Past.
exactly. I was put that on my low lights because like I didn't realize that was Kanye until he said something about I turned to God and I was like, oh, this is Kanye. It didn't even sound like Kanye. Like I don't know if he got his mouth wired shut or something happened. I don't know, rewired shut. I don't know what
Uh,
happened.
I had meant to put that on my downside, but
Wait, what
it's
song?
still this.
Dreaming of
Uh,
the past.
Dreaming of the Past.
You thought he sounded like Mos Def?
I mean, I don't know about most Def, but he definitely didn't sound like Kanye.
Man,
Okay,
yeah, he won't know Kanye.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I'll give you that. The Mos Def thing is kind of wild.
Man, we already know you can't hear stuff. So, okay, get out of
What was
here,
it?
First of all, I know you don't listen to enough Mos Def to be able to call out his voice.
man.
Just like,
He,
what's that I hear in the distance? Is that a wild
bro,
Mos
I
Def?
get.
No, I've
Hey,
never heard
hey,
you.
shut up,
I've
shut
never
up,
heard you
shut up.
say that.
Go back to it. Run it back in your ear right now. Let me know. I know you got it in your ear.
Nigga,
Let
I
me
have
It
know.
is,
actual Mos Def album.
but my thing is,
I have
I don't
actual
know what
Mos
most
Def
Def sounds like.
albums on my phone.
I legitimately don't know what
I,
most Def sounds like. So I can't answer that
I,
question.
Man, he
All
sound
I
like
know is it
most
didn't sound like
Def,
Kanye.
bro. He sound like most Def, and we know Fullo be wrong on that. I also like Don Tolliver.
shout out to John Tolliver.
Tape It Off.
He killed it.
I don't care what it is, man.
Summertime,
Shit.
summertime.
Oh, we're gonna get a Don Toliver album in the next like rotation. I don't know how I'm gonna make it fit, but we're gonna get a Don Toliver album.
That's what
It's
she
been too
said.
long. It's been too
But yeah,
long.
That's what she said.
bring the cameraman. We can make our own narco and cocaine's Dr. Seuss.
God damn.
Oh, but wait until we get to the downside, boy. Hey, who turned it? Hey, 40. Go ahead,
I
man.
appreciate it when he mentioned
What
Vince
you, hey,
Carter sticking his elbow in the rim.
what you got coming across the border,
So
40?
mine's probably more on like liking the production, which means I might not have liked anything Pusha T related.
Sure.
I started realizing that when I was like looking at that. I like Dreaming of the Past because it reminds me of like a classic Kanye beat, which it is. And so I was just like vibing with that. And then Kanye and Pusha kind of just do well on like the Kanye beat kind of thing. So I was like, all right, I'm fine with this. Call My Bluff reminds me of something from Vince Staples, but it's Pharrell and Pusha, and it just has like this like really raunchy sound to it. And Pusha T kind of really works well with that. Like I do like when Pusha
Oh,
T like is talking shit. Like when he's talking disrespectful, he has like the flow for it. Like where you're just like, oh, he's about to be mean. He's gonna hurt somebody's feelings out here the way he's talking. And the third one is kind of a toss up because I didn't like Jay Z's verse in Neck and Wrist. I think I'm gonna
yeah.
take Let the Smokers Shine because that one came up multiple times in my listens.
Oof.
But it also could be one that just I will drop because I don't think it was actually in my top three. But I just keep thinking about it, so I'm not entirely certain. You know what I'm saying? Like it's one of those things where wait, like give it a month, come back to it, and you realize, oh, this is actually terrible. I hate it. So
Maybe take it.
I'm for sure I like Dreaming of the Past just because of the sample, and I like Call My Bluff because of just that like that. It's a really cool Pharrell beat to be honest with you. But the third one I'm just gonna throw as that and call it a day.
What's the third one?
Pass it off. The third one's gonna be Let the Smokers
Oof.
Shine, the Coops. It might just be because of where it is on the list. If you go from the regular, because I didn't really like Brambleton, but it makes it kind of like is a good segue into Let Smokers, and then it's right at like right before Dreaming on the path, and I really like that beat. So it's just probably me more so just kind of associating them, pairing them together. But I'm gonna pass it off. Pass it off.
All right.
Tomorrow.
So on some
Shit.
on some what's his name? On some Kofi shit. I'm gonna be real with you. There's not a lot I didn't like on this album. Just like so. I would say if I had to give you like four highlights though, like the ones I constantly go back to, it's rock and roll, Just So You Remember, Neck and Wrist, Dreaming of the Past. Those are like my top four, but like I like pretty much everything except for like three songs off this album. So I'll say why. So like Neck and
Bro, we
Wrist,
is yo.
hey, hey, hey,
Why you ask?
hey, shut that shit up. But no, so hear me out. So like, first of all, the beat for Dream of the Past is wild, but also like some of his bars up there was just like, if we weren't backing up the dope, it wouldn't be no Christmas. like shit. That shit was fire to me. That whole breakdown at the end of the song was fire to me. Diet Coke, classic to me. The one where he was like, rock and roll is the one where he was like, my son is like a work of art. His father's like Shakespeare. Just like Pusha T is really good for these like strong descriptive lines without putting like a lot of like. He doesn't need to paint you a whole fucking picture. He can give it to you in two lines where it's just like, yeah, man, this shit is like, I'm gonna tell you a really, really hot like
Man, hey,
allegory, a really, really hot story.
flag,
I'm sorry, what?
flag,
What's wrong? What's
flag.
down?
You
Walk
can't
it
say
down. Whoa. Walk it down
no
like Brady.
flag. Give me the fair flag. You can't sit here and be like, man, Pusha T, he'll have it described out in two things. Then the whole song is about coke. Like, come on now, we already know. Like, we get the process. You done described the process like 30 times on the album.
What are you
What's gonna
talking
be
about?
different?
What are you talking about?
You say you got the whole thing just like described out and then two lines. Nah, bro, he using the whole 16.
I'm confused as to what we're talking about. So I'll restate.
Yeah, keep deflecting, nigga.
While yes, he's talking about coke. I'm talking about his wordplay and
And his
how he
wordplay
arranges
be
them.
throughout the whole thing. It ain't just two lines.
No, but I'm saying so there are certain rappers where they'll give you like a setup. So like think Pusha T and Kendrick Lamar in Nostalgia, where Kendrick's last like 6 or 7 bars are painting a picture of him saying that he's a dope dealer because he makes really good music, so his dad can retire. That's just like 6 or 7 lines. Pusha T is really good at like saying shit like walking down like Brady gets better with time, didn't have to reinvent the wheel, just a better design. It's like very short brackets where it's just like that's all you get for that Brady
So where's
bar. He's not gonna carry that in Brady.
saying? He barely even painted that. Then he continues with
No,
four
but
more that go
what I'm
hard
saying
with it.
is he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to.
Nah, he got
Whereas it's like
he got to,
what
man. He got to.
no, you really
You
don't.
can't start
Wait,
off
wait.
with strong two.
You really
You can't
don't.
start off with
But we
strong
can
two
we
and be
can
like, you give me a
disagree.
weak ass
Hold on.
four.
We can disagree, but he doesn't have to. Clearly he doesn't have to because you fucking listen to his music. So it's just like it's one of those things
Because
where
he
it's just
got
like
to.
he doesn't
He
have to
got
be like super duper descriptive and all this other stuff. It's one of those things where it's a different way of rapping and I fuck with it. What's the problem? You got a problem? Fuck man, you can speak up, huh? What?
well,
No,
you
it's
say
all
he
good.
you just say he get it done in 2 lines. I just say he gotta take the whole 16. That's all I'm saying. He might be able to do it in
Take the
eight.
whole 16. That's
Hey,
He
crazy.
might
pause. I already said
he might be able to do it
pause.
at 8, but I don't know about 2 lines. He got it. Nah, he ain't all that.
No, what? Okay, I'm gonna try this one more time, then I'm gonna let it go. In 16 bars, he will give you two that go together. They're disconnected from the other, like the next two, but it doesn't feel disjointed, like out of place. That's how he raps. That's what I'm saying.
I feel like we're moving the goal.
But let's go ahead and
But
move
all right,
on,
man.
man. Cheddar, it's on you. Dislikes.
All right. Dislikes. Which, okay, you know, just to double back to this real quick, after doing a little bit of research and investigating, it does sound a little bit like Mos Def, I will say.
Thank you.
Just to doing a quick little listen to Mos Def, quick little listen to
Coke
that.
for the crew.
All right.
Not completely, but a little bit. I
Wait.
get where
So
it's
when you
coming
listen
from.
to Most Def, do you hear Kanye?
Huh?
So when you listen to Most Def, do you hear Kanye?
That
No, just that Kanye
how
verse in
you just
particular.
trying to
That,
Okay,
that, that verse does not sound like Kanye at
I'm
all.
trying to make sure. I'm just
No,
trying
no,
to make
no.
sure. So
Cause like I said, I did not realize that was Kanye until I looked at the feature. Cause like once he said the thing about him going to God or something, I forget what it was, whatever reference he made to go in church. Then I looked at the feature. I was like, oh, that's Kanye. Huh,
Yeah.
man, that's crazy. Cause
okay, but I thought it was in my when I first heard this, I wasn't confused at all. I was like, it's clearly Kanye West.
Bro, you did
But
the same thing with that John Legend jump, bro. You did the same
no,
thing. You said
no,
the
no,
same
no,
thing
it's not
with
the same
John
thing.
Legend jump.
Y'all said that guy sounded like John Legend. I was just like, oh, okay. It never occurred to me. It didn't. I don't think it sounded like it, but we
Bro,
can move
not
on.
bro. Run the
This one's a
footage
little bit
back. You
different,
was
where
like,
it's just like
you
if
said the
I if,
exact
this no
same
this one
thing,
hold
bro.
on. This one's different, where it's like if I know it's Kanye rapping, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
think it's someone else.
that's fair.
It was just
Um,
like it's like I'm not gonna listen to, man, this sounds like Kanye West, or it could be Most Def. If I no, I'm gonna be like, no, this is Kanye. He sounds a little
I'm
different. This is
sorry.
clearly
I
Kanye.
saw that it was Kanye. I was like, wow, Kanye really sounds like Most Definitely. Because I know Kanye likes to sound like different niggas all the time.
All right, man.
all right, but I will say, okay, so low lights in general. Uh, okay, let the smoker shine on the coupe. I really didn't like that song. It also ruined the Joker ad libs for me for the rest of the album because it was all over this song and I was like, God damn. So then following all the songs after, every time I heard, it, I'm like, oh God, here it goes again. And had I not heard that song first, I would have appreciated all the Joker, what's it called, ad libs. I can't think of what it's called right now. But yeah, it would have sounded better had it been not there all over that track.
you would hate
Um,
you would hate a Jadakiss album.
well, no. But I appreciate Jadakiss' little thing, but like up here, it just sounded, I don't know, it's just different. But I didn't care for Kanye West's verse on "Dreaming on the Past." I think he killed it with the production on that song, but I didn't care for his verse. I didn't care for the way he sounded because, like I said, I didn't think it was Kanye at first. But like, and I was worried for a minute, but then when I heard him on rock and roll, I was like, okay, you know. So I don't know what was going on. I don't know if he had to hit the Nas takes too hard before he spit his verse on that one or what happened. But let's see. Uh oh, I didn't care too much for "Hear Me Clearly." The beat. Now that it sounded too similar to, it kind of did sound a little bit too much like Scrape It Off in a way. I can't, it's just, but like in general, I just didn't care too much for that song. Um, but other than that, yeah, it's just Pusha T. I just drown him out. Like I don't. I get tired of hearing his voice all the time, which is why I mainly like care for him on features as opposed to like individual tracks. So, but like as long as the production is, because that's why I like. That's why one thing I said in my highlights is like I did like the big booming instrumentals on a lot of these beats. Like Kanye and Pharrell both individually kind of went ham with the production. I didn't realize they had all those different types of albums, which I'm gonna go back. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. But it would have been interesting to see the different like Kanye versus Pharrell versus Kanye. I love that idea with a different artist. I might have been more invested in checking that out. But it's kind of cool. That's it for me. So I guess I'll pass it on to Woo.
Ooh.
Hey, so off the rip, I can live without Brambleton.
Mm.
Um,
Mm-hmm.
and I 100% agree with you on "Let the Smokers Shine" the coupe. Uh, the way he just raps on the song is just annoying. Like, which kind of brings me to the part where Pusha T kind of one dimensional. So if you don't like him, then I mean you probably not gonna like him. But when he does try to switch it up, "Let the Smoke Shine" the coupe was not it. And like you said with the laughing ad lib,
Mm-hmm.
I would appreciate it if it wasn't all over this song, all over the
Mm-hmm.
place. I feel like rock and roll was recorded on a different beat, but they just like, look, I got this beat here, you go. Throw that on there instead. And they just put everything they had on that. Either way, I'm not a big fan of that one. I wasn't a fan of how, like, towards the end, I feel like "Open Air" was one of the best songs, well, the best song up here, but I feel like everything around it was garbage. It definitely slows down towards the end of it, which, if once again, if you listen to Pusha T, luckily it's a short album because ain't no way in hell I'll be able to do 60 minutes of this. But then once you get to "I Pray For You," trash. And him and Malice, they might as well have been the same person.
Yeah,
So
I didn't realize who was who.
they might. That's why, like, when the clip shop begins, it's like, I mean,
Now I gotta listen to Push T twice.
Pusha T voice barely changed. Oh man,
How would you have
That was
felt if
fun.
"Open Air" had been the opening track? "Open
who?
Air" had been like the opening track because Parameter doesn't really feel like an opening track
I
too
feel like
much.
"Open Air" would have been too soon. Like
Mm.
I feel like you got to put the best on like in the like in the middle with the buns and shit. With the meat, it's in the meat in the potatoes and stuff like that.
You know what? The one there's the almost dry Ye versus Pharrell. I actually like that one because it starts with dreaming of the past first, and into rock and roll, then just so you remember, and then it kind of goes through. And Brambleton's at the end, like it's at the end of the end. So
Which
I
one you
actually
think,
kind
the
of like
Pharrell
that lineup a
one?
little bit. What's
Which
up?
the one with Kanye versus Ye versus Pharrell?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
Kanye versus Pharrell. Because there's one that's Pharrell versus Kanye, and Pharrell put let the smoker sign through first.
Yeah.
I actually kind of like the opposite. Because I feel like if you have, I think because of how it's set up with Ye versus Pharrell, you kind of get more of like Kanye West's usual, like bringing back like sample tracks, a little bit more soulful, and it kind of starts off that way as being more soulful, and then it kind of turns into like almost like that Pharrell bumping West Coast kind of like fun, but also a little heavy. It's kind of a cool change and shift. But yeah.
I think it's on you.
Anyway.
It's
Oh,
still on you, partner.
it's on me. Oh, it's on me.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't like Just So You Remember. They like the sample on that was trash. I didn't like it. Didn't care for it. I had to like double check to see if it was like the problem is I like the song that is used, right? The sample that is used for that when it started, like I like that. Problem is I don't like the track. I looked at it. It was produced by Boogs the Beast, Yee, and FNZ. That's probably the reason why I didn't like it. You know, I didn't care for Diet Coke. That's just probably because it wasn't for me in the first place.
Yeah, no, my bad. I meant to throw that on my low light too. Man, God knows. Good. No,
Yeah,
sorry to interrupt.
I
But
looked at
yeah.
sometimes on Spotify it shows the plays. So a lot of the songs that people were like really like bumping and like playing for like a lot of it, I'm like, oh, I'm not even on that level. So this is definitely not for me. The third one it could be literally anything from like 7 to 12. Like I can't put 7 on there just because I do like Kid Cudi and Kanye and Pusha T at this on like the track together, but I wasn't like impressed. But I also could have just been tired out because it was Just So You Remember, Diet Coke, and then they throw Kanye, Cudi, and Pusha together. I also like Call My Bluff, so it kind of wakes me up. So scrape it off. Don Toliver was good.
Sounds right.
I didn't even. I literally that song played through, and I didn't even notice Little Uzi on it like multiple times. Hear Me Clearly. Don't give a damn about. I Pray For You might actually be the one that makes it onto the list of like the top 3 I don't like because I was definitely done when I got to that track.
What you think about Malice's verse?
Dude,
Which phone was that?
Dude, I will say
Is that
that's
Pusha
one
One or
of the
Pusha
problems
Two?
with this album is there's a lot of times where I was so like just like with days off that I didn't know who was talking. Like I didn't even I was like, yo, why is everyone trying to like the only time I was like, oh shit was like when Cuddy was talking. I was like, I know Cuddy. Oh, here. That's distinct.
Question.
But like either the track would be something that I just didn't care about and they didn't keep my attention, or it just felt like somebody. Felt like everybody was doing their best impersonation of somebody else, and I was just like, and then Pusha T was there the whole time. I was like, anyway.
Question 40. Hey, El Cuatro. Unas
Yeah, what's
preguntas, por favor. Would you have liked Diet Coke more if Fat Joe had a feature?
Nah, real talk, real talk. That's a good question.
This is not a good question.
up?
I've never heard a song become better with Fat Joe.
Fat Joe is all over this song.
No, he's on this song in typical
Okay,
in typical Kanye fashion, where it's just like I'm just gonna take this guy's words and I'm gonna put them on this track.
can I be like
No, the rest of the
100%?
guy, no,
I
no.
feel I feel what you're saying on Fat Joe. I would be on the same like mode of Fat Joe where I don't care for him, but I would love to hear Pusha T and Vince Staples work together. Because when I was listening to this album, I just wanted to hear Vince Staples, and I was like, that might have just detracted from Pusha T in general, because then I would just go to a Vince Staples album to like cleanse the palate, and I was like, man, Vince, this is very fun and like,
Yeah,
enjoyable.
now you gotta catch it straight for that because I know you don't know hip hop like
I
that. You
mean,
gotta catch it straight for that.
it's
No,
like
too late. No, don't defend it. Just go ahead. You got to catch it straight when it's my turn. That's all I gotta say.
Hey, but I'll pass it off because I almost wish that Vince somehow made it on this album because I think that track would have been crazy with him pushing. I think the thing that I've noticed that when Pusha hangs out with like Tyler, the creator, or like some of these young cats, he actually like shows off his fun side. When he's with all the like the serious artists, they're all doing their old man serious routine, and it's just like, all right, Pusha, okay. It sounds like he's about to go and do another beef trip, like a, I don't know. Anyways, let's go ahead, Fullo.
We done?
Go
You finished or you done?
ahead.
Okay. So as far as dislikes, I don't really care for like what was it? I don't really care for open air. I appreciate the artistry of I Pray For You. I don't like I Pray For You, me personally. I don't like Scrape It Off because
Open air go crazy.
I
Open air go
couldn't
crazy on it.
ignore the I couldn't ignore the Little Uzi feature. The Little Uzi feature was like
Mm,
really obvious for me.
I know.
And it's not particularly long, but the song's not that long. So it's like the Little Uzi feature is like a solid like 30 seconds of like a 2 minute, 30-second song. That stands out. And I thought he said a bunch of nothing, which is fine. Like I appreciate what Lil Uzi Vert can do well. It's just it didn't translate over to that song as well. Also, just don't like. I remember when I first saw that Lil Uzi Vert was on this like album. I was like, that this is not going to work. Before I even heard the song, I was like, Lil Uzi Vert and Pusha T should not be on the same fucking song together. Let's see. Okay, and then as far as like to, I guess nitpick of the songs that I do like, I I really didn't think Kanye needed a verse on Rock and Roll. I really didn't need a
He did.
Kanye verse on Rock and Roll at all. I was hoping to get a Kid Cudi verse because once again, I listened to this the day it came out, so I'm looking at the track list as it's playing, and I'm just like, oh man, I'm about to hear a Kid Cudi verse with Pusha T. Like this is throwback good music. But no, it was Cudi doing what Cudi does best, which is like the crooner shit. But I didn't need a Kanye West like anything on that. I also didn't need a Kanye West verse on Dream. Like I've been thinking this for the past like 3 years. On those two songs where Kanye's on, I didn't need him on those songs. Like he just could have just produced, and I would have been fine with it. Let's see. That's pretty much it. I didn't like, and this is typical Kanye West, I didn't like the repeat of that chorus of that song on Just So You Remember. I love Just So You Can Remember. But I did not like the repeat of that like sample over and over again, which is what Kanye does, which is fine. But oh my God, it's the most annoying part when I go back and listen to that is the sample because
Mm.
it's like the word play, like the mood setting is very like dark, like very like grimacing and all this other stuff. And Pusha T is killing it. And then I hear this random ass white man sing really like poetically and shit over this track. I'm just like, it's taking me out of like what is supposed to be like the horror aspect of this track. As far as the Vince Staples vibe, so the reason why you got Catch It Straight for that one is because I listened to both of them a lot, like a hell of a lot. And not many of these songs sound like songs that Vince would rap over. And I'm talking back even when he was like partnering up with Mustard. I'm talking about before he got with Mustard. I'm talking about when he was. Is this? I understand. Like, how can I put this?
I got a question. I got a question. You think Most Def will sound good on this?
Seeing as I didn't hear Mos Def, and I can tell the difference between Kanye West and Mos Def, I'm gonna say no because I also didn't want Kanye up here either. I guess in retrospect, I think my biggest criticism of this album is aside from Kid Cudi, Don Toliver, I kind of wanted this to be just a Pusha T album. I kind of wanted it just to be like 12 songs, just Pusha T. Earl Sweatshirt does this sometimes too, where he'll drop
Fact.
a 8 to 12 song like track or a track list, and it's just Earl. He might have one or two features, but the rest of the thing is him. And that's probably my biggest criticism for the album is that I didn't need this many features. I did not need this many features, and the features up here were pretty bad to me. Not like also no strays thrown at Malice. Because again, I can tell the difference. I mean, I respect the fact that like if you don't hear the difference, that's fine. Or if you think it all sounds the same, that's fine. I'm just saying like when I hear them, and also they both rap differently, but then you have to kind of like
Know them?
I don't know. Like, I can't really explain it to somebody who doesn't fucking like them. If you don't like
Listen,
them, then it's
I knew it was
I can
Malice when
tell
he
the
said,
difference.
"I'll get my brother to own you," and I was like, "Oh, that's probably Malice."
no. But it's just like, but I'm saying it's like it's a difference in like word scheme and like how
Mm.
what they do best. So Malice is more punchlines, whereas like I said before, while Pusha can paint you a whole verse, it's more bracketed. It's like he's gonna say like these things, and then it's gonna move into a different subject. You can kind of hear it in like so far in like their new songs, where it's just like Malice has always been punchlines. Go back and listen to Grindin'. The quotables from Grindin', there's a couple from Pusha T. Most of them come from Malice. That's just the way they rap. So when I hear them, so when I hear them on a track together, I'm not confused as to who's who. They don't sound the same to me. But like I don't know. Like I guess like when we did that fucking Pretty Ricky album, all the niggas sound the same to me. So like maybe y'all can tell the difference between them. I don't. I couldn't tell you.
But
Gun to my head. If you were like,
hold on. But the difference with Petty Ricky is one of them niggas is singing the whole time. One nigga has an extremely deep voice.
you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? And I
It's
could
like two
wait. You know
niggas
what's
that
crazy?
sound the same, but you just say
But
they
here's my point.
same.
Wait. Here's my point. Here's my point. I couldn't tell you who. Couldn't tell you who the
That
fuck
just
is
means
singing. Couldn't tell
just
you who.
means if you
Like,
can't tell
I'm pretty sure right now.
the
I'm pretty
difference
sure right
between
now.
singing
You
and
know.
rapping,
Hold on, hold on. I'm
it's
pretty
a
sure right
problem.
now. You know the rapper in Pretty Ricky. I don't.
But if you listen to it, you can tell there's one nigga rapping and one nigga singing though.
I thought there were four niggas in the group.
I
Oh,
can't tell these two
Wait.
niggas
Is
sound
Pretty
different.
Ricky a duo? Because I thought there was four niggas in the group.
But still,
So,
hey,
hold
which
on.
further proves point.
I can tell the difference. If it's only two guys in that group and one's a rapper and the other one's a singer, fair. I can tell the difference. If there's more than four niggas in Pretty Ricky,
I'm
They
gonna
all
pull
live in
you,
the
but
same
from
house.
exactly,
someone,
they all sound the same
hey,
to
I'm
me.
gonna pull you, but from someone that listens to it, either way, they still sound the same, nigga. We got the
And
same
that's what
voice,
I'm
we just
saying.
saying different stuff.
And that's no, and that's
I
what I'm
got more
saying. And that's what I'm
punchlines than
saying.
you, nigga.
No, and that's what I'm saying. It's just like I understand like where Kofi's coming from with someone who doesn't listen to it, where he's just like they sound the same. I still don't understand what the fuck you're talking about with the most stuff thing. But it's like when you listen to them, they don't sound like that criticism never came up for me because it's like they sound different. I never was like when you guys said before that, hey man, this Kanye sounds like a little bit different. I thought it was Kanye when I first heard it. I can't like go back and rehear it and hear something different if I know it's who it is. You see what I'm saying?
Man,
But yeah, man, that's pretty
either
much it.
way, that song trash and they sound the same one.
Oh, boo hoo, cry more. Ratings. I think it's on to who's first? I think it's Cheddar.
Nah.
I can go first if you want me to just spin
Go
it
ahead.
out quick.
Oh yeah, go.
See, this album now make me want to go and listen to Pusha T going forward. So, but I can also tell that Pusha T's not like this is not me going to like be like, oh, Big Sean's terrible. I'm not gonna go be like Pusha T's terrible. I think that Pusha T did a great job on the tracks. I feel like he has, he has talent, just not for me. And this album, if this is the album that you would be like, yo, check this out, I would not check him out afterwards. So that's it. Pass it off. Go ahead. Go
Did you
ahead.
give it a rating?
He said
Yeah,
C.
C.
Oh.
C. C, just like yes. That's not. What do you think about this album? Yeah.
Hey,
Shut
hold on, side note.
up.
Side note, this also got nominated for a Grammy. But go ahead.
Who did you lose to? I need to know if I
Macklemore.
agree.
Macklemore.
Hold on,
It
let
was
me
not.
That's tough. That actually hurt my heart a little bit. You see, that would have been put Macklemore up here. That's an actual
He
album
liked
where it's like,
Macklemore. He liked Macklemore. I'm not gonna lie. I actually kind of like that first album he dropped. I wasn't mad at it.
yeah.
yeah.
Hey,
But people started hating on it because
I'm sorry, Teddy. You got to kiss it straight. You would like
There you go.
it. You would.
There you
I
go.
bet you were smiling all the way through it, huh?
You would like it, would you? Let me guess. A whole album about savings. How could I ever? This was like.
um,
Wait, thrift shop for Kofi was Coke rap.
Shout out to
Tuesday.
Macklemore.
Tuesday.
Shout out to Macklemore.
That joke gets an A plus. I don't know what it's on, but that joke gets an A plus.
it
All
lost.
right, Jenna, it's on you. It's on you. It's on you.
Am I right now?
While Wu was looking up who it lost to, I'll go ahead and say,
Lost.
I give it a B plus. Close to an A- because, like I said, Scrape It Off had been on one of my playlists way back when, and that was one part of how I, made my threshold from A to B. But I didn't hate this album. But like I don't like kind of what Forty was saying too. I'm not. This didn't inspire me to go necessarily go listen to Pusha T. I probably won't go listen to Pusha T. It'll be the thing. I'll keep the same kind of energy. Like if I hear a song where I like the instrumental and Pusha T's on it, then I might check it out. But like I'm not going out of my way to look for Pusha T. Um, like that Clips album, you could talk about when it releases till the sun turns blue. But oh wait, no, wait.
You know, the
No suns
daily
and blues,
saying
no
as the
blue
sun
suns.
turns blue.
Andre has crept back into the chat. No blue suns for me. But but no, I'm probably not. I'm probably not gonna check it. It's probably gonna come. I think some singles that dropped that people were talking about. Unless I happen to hear it on the radio that I never listened to, I'm never gonna listen to it. But I did. Like I said, I didn't hate it. I thought it was fine. I love the instrumentals on it. I love the production on this album. I can't remember what I said before, but I'm giving it a B now.
Wow. I like to call a false cheddar bomber myself. So
Oh,
we're
go
gonna
ahead.
go there and act like it ain't happening. I give it a B also. I mean, shoot, hey, it got some fire up here, and then you put it in a pot and you can whip it with a fork. And there's some crack up here too.
Put my elbow
So,
on the rim. Best call.
but yeah, but sometimes crack rap ain't my thing. So that's why I don't get the whole A or the whole A
They
plus.
still have Dare in school. That's still a thing. Or did they realize it didn't work?
I don't know. I'm not in school no more.
I'm about to say, honestly, like, how could we even verify this?
Fullo, let us know. Let us know in 5 years. let us know in 5 to 8 years.
All right, man.
5 to 8. Good lord.
I don't remember what year they did there. I don't know. I forget how
We
old
did
Dave is.
we did fifth grade, bro.
Oh, okay.
There ain't work for him.
Okay, I guess it's on me. Okay, so it lost to. I mean, it's kind of hard not to lose. Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers, which kind of checks out. Also, that year was kind of weak. That year was kind of weak because the competition was "I Never Liked You" by Future, Jack Harlow, and DJ Khaled.
Huh.
So all of them niggas was gonna lose to Kendrick.
I love
Yeah, everyone was kind of confused as to why DJ Khaled got nominated, but it doesn't matter.
I love like
But
you.
Yeah,
I
my
give
future got nominated
this.
too.
I give this a B plus. I give this a B plus because
Wow.
I give this a B plus, maybe a B only because like man, those features, man, like
Oh, okay.
I really didn't like those features at the end. And so it's like, yeah, I'll give it like a B plus. I thought that he did his like fucking thing on this album. Him and Pharrell and Kanye, as far as the production wise, they went crazy. Like my son is currently going. They went crazy on the album.
I was like, someone's not happy about your rating.
but they went crazy up here, and I think this is like a fine showcase of like if you like coke rap, if you like wordplay, if you like that type of thing, then this is one of those like this is one of those like fine showcases of skill. That's why I really look at this project as. During this time, Good Music was dropping a lot of projects from their artists that kind of just showcase their skills because this is that year that Kanye like went to like that random place in like Arkansas or Arizona and had that ranch or whatever and was making all these beats. Shit was fire. Because Taylor Taylor's album was also really good. But yeah, man, I give this like a. I know I'm gonna settle on a B plus. We're gonna settle on a B plus. Also, I just want to double back and say 40. Pusha T, Vince Carter, Vince Staples, two completely different like styles, raps. One is like clearly West Coast. The subject matter is nowhere near the same. like it's so it's just I can understand though the sentiment. I can understand the sentiment. It's just that's a wild comparison. But yeah.
I have a
No, I wasn't
question.
comparing them. I was saying that I would like to hear both of them on a track. And the thing is because I want to hear both of them on it, when I was hearing listen to Pusha T, I started thinking about Vince Staples. And I was like, you know what? I kind of want to hear Vince Staples right now because I actually like Vince Staples more than Pusha T. I'm not saying that they're the same person. That'd be like me saying that like Proof and Eminem are the same. It's like,
Who?
not at
Who?
all.
Proof.
Proof and Eminem?
Not at all. Proof and Eminem.
But one's dead.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. Like, if you
Well,
if you listen to Eminem and you're
two
kind of
people
like,
died that
man, I kind of want to hear Proof right now. You know?
two people died that night.
We're not doing this.
Yeah. No,
But
All right,
no,
so who got?
listen. I have a
we
question.
can do that.
I have a question. Do people hate? Do people dislike Big Sean?
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
Most
Oh,
definitely.
do they?
My bad. Let me go. Which album? Which album? How much did it sell? Hold on. How much did it sell? 'Cause
Are you picking
so,
a
so people
Big Sean
people hate
album?
Big Sean.
you said
Know
what?
that. People hate Big Sean.
Are we?
Tell
Oh,
them.
you're
No,
picking a Big Sean
because
album?
I clearly I don't give a fuck how much you sold. I know if people don't like someone, this is Big Sean's one of
Okay,
those.
no,
Please
I'm
don't
just, I'm
put
just,
Big
I'm just, I'm just,
Sean
I'm gonna
on
have to
me.
call an audible. I know what I was gonna do, but I'm gonna have to call an audible. Do people hate Jordan Lucas?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
okay, cool.
and and no bullshit, no bullshit. I'll crash out. I'll crash out. Oh, if it's Jordan Lucas, I can tolerate Big Sean. I've listened to like 2 or 3 albums, but Jordan Lucas, ass cheeks, like complete and utter garbage, bro.
Hey man,
Without hearing what your next suggestion is. If it's Jordan Lucas, F
no,
immediate F.
I'm not next.
It's like,
Wow.
I'm not next. But you know, I'm pretty sure I know what I'm doing. But y'all gonna crash out what I do anyway. But you know what I'm saying? I got a list of options here. You know what I'm saying? Okay, do people hate? Actually, no, I don't even like Kevin Gates. Never mind.
you might ask us every artist that makes music.
Do people hate Childish Gambino?
How do people feel about
You're doing
Weird Al
counterculture
Yankovic?
to counterculture.
Hey, wait. Question. Do people hate Will Smith?
Uh-oh.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, you know,
I
I
don't think
got something that
I
might be
don't think like
lost
if you
that
go
needs
for
to be
like the
found.
era, right?
No one really hates Will Smith.
Like, cause I got something that's lost that might need to be found.
Terrible. Terrible.
You're a goof. You're a
Okay.
Kind of
goof.
was the album.
Yes, go ahead. By all
That
means.
was the album. You over here playing goddamn jigsaw games. It's just like,
It's Woo. It's Woo today. Woo, you're doing it
No,
right.
it's Woo, yo.
oh, it's
I
It's
think
me,
I don't know
my
who it
bad.
is.
it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer.
Wait,
I'm trying to
you
do it.
wait, hold on,
It's
hold on,
me.
hold on.
It's
Are
DDP.
you doing Marvin Sapp? It's just like, yo, you doing
I'm
Marvin
doing
Sapp?
everybody's favorite church mother and shit. But nah, well, since Fullo kind of brought in however we do this,
You right. You are.
I'm a snitch.
Hey,
I'm
hey.
a snitch on 40. 40 was like, so it's basically a free week, right? Right? I was like, yeah, pretty much. Um,
But
but
it's not.
I'm gonna do somebody where I ain't really appreciate him until I got to college, and until I actually dug into his catalog to see what he actually had to offer. We gotta wait for Cheddar to come back. There
He's still loaded up
I
on
never
Big
left.
Sean.
I
he
still
is.
about something.
So of course I'm gonna go with somebody that. Well, I'm gonna go with I guess it was a mixtape. The mixtape that actually made me appreciate this person for what they was. But in the industry, he has beef with a lot of people, so that's where the hate comes from. He done crashed out on judges. He done shot some folks. He done did all types of crazy stuff. So next week or this week, we gonna do Trap House 3
Gucci.
by Gucci and Mane LaFleur.
Wait, how you gonna?
Boom!
Who hates Gucci?
Man, Gucci, man, everybody love him, but a lot of people hate him. Someone call Young Jeezy and see what he got to say.
Yo, side
We're
note, side
we're
note,
really
side note.
knocking this one out the park, man.
I wanna
And
know.
for my
Gucci's not even hated. Like Gucci's
and for my
beloved.
next pick,
Gucci,
well, someone that everyone can't stand, especially from the halftime show. Here's Kendrick. It's a purple butterfly, guys. Let's go do it, baby.
Listen,
I know one person who dislikes this artist. Everyone loves. How you gonna choose Gucci when everyone loves
man,
Gucci?
for one, even in this little group, we
wait.
haven't always been like the biggest of Gucci fans.
Actually,
Collect-
I didn't like Gucci for the longest time. I didn't like Gucci till he got cloned. I like clone Gucci, but I didn't like Gucci
Mm.
before that.
That's a wild thing to say.
This
That's
is
a wild thing to
before.
say because Fat Gucci is debatably better. Like
Yeah.
clearly debate. Like if you like Gucci, Fat Gucci's probably better than
Other
Skinny
than what
Cool.
was that Lemonade song or whatever, and then So
But
Icy, and then there might have been like
but
one or two other Gucci songs I like. Photo shoot,
with this album, I also
Wasted.
was put onto a whole bunch. Like majority of my top 10 is featured on this mixtape.
Factual.
So
That's
so
where that's the next thing I thought you were gonna
you
say.
get Young Dolph up
Pee
here,
Wee.
you get Pee Wee, you get Thug, you get Shoot, for 40, you get a sprinkle of Wiz Khalifa up here.
Uh,
Yo,
oh, can we do another album, please?
quick
Why?
question.
Because
40
look messed
hates
up.
This
Everybody
is
all
gonna get
rap
really
that
crazy in the
isn't
club.
Death Grips.
yeah. Quick
40 hates
question.
I
all,
would agree.
all rap that isn't Death Grips. He's always
I
that's why
agree.
that's why he was just like, I like Vince Staples. I'm just like, this nigga don't like Vince Staples.
I was actually gonna do. I was gonna do a MF Doom album. Then I was like, you know what? People actually do respect MF Doom. Never
Dang,
mind. Never mind.
Do
get
they though?
Scooter, you get
Question
some
though. Question.
Shawty
This is
Low, we get some Chief Keef and Rich Home and Quan, we get Titty Two Chains. Man, we get a lot up here. And
R.I.P. on Scooter.
hey,
R.P. Rich Homie Quan.
for Cheddar's pleasure, we started off with some Rick Ross.
Oh no.
Oh, only like one part of Rick Ross's verse, and when oh Lord,
I hear
that's it.
Ross.
That's the one.
I hear Rick Ross so
2
much.
words. That's all I like from Rick Ross on this.
Question
Oh
though.
wait.
I have a
Honorable C Note is 44 years old. I thought he was 44. We were in like 15 years ago. I thought he was an old dude back then. Holy smokes. That's wild. Honorable C Note was like 30 years old making this. That's insane.
So
Holy
yeah,
shit.
so get y'all some speakers.
Fabo was like 16 when he dropped Life is Heavy. But unrelated. He was like 18. Maybe
No.
21.
Fable was like
Yeah,
crazy young. Because
yeah,
Fable's like I think he's like 42, 43 right now. I'm
yeah,
just like, you were like popping when I was like 12.
yeah.
This is like you were popping when I was like 12. Also, there's something about that era of like 2003 to like 2008. That whole era, all of them dudes seemed way older than what they were. Like all those dudes seemed like they were in their 30s. Come to find out, like Fables, most of those dudes were like 24,
T-Pain
23, 20.
included.
Well, here's the thing about T-Pain. It's like we knew he was young when he blew up. It's just he's been around so long. It
I didn't know
feels
he
like
was
he should
young.
be
I thought
older.
he was older.
Yeah,
He's on his Drew Holiday shit. Where Drew Holiday been in the league for like 13, 14 years. You feel like Drew Holiday old as shit. Drew Holiday like 33.
Yeah.
It's just like Drew Holiday
Wait, wait.
started playing when he's like 18, 19 years
But
old.
I'm related. I have a question because y'all watch football. Y'all know this more than I would. But the other day, I heard someone basically say that because you brought up Warren Sapp earlier, right? I heard someone say
It
that
was
Warren.
Marvin Sapp, but okay. Hey, wait. I'm gonna shout out Steven. Sometimes when I hear Warren Sapp sing, it sounds like Marvin Sapp. So I, you know,
We're gonna ignore that part. But
hey,
no, Warren. I heard
oh,
someone say that Warren Sapp looked like Faison Love, and I don't know enough
hey,
about Warren Sapp to say whether or not it's true.
hey,
but Warren Sapp looks like
oh,
Phase on Love if Phase on Love was at any point in his entire life.
hold on, I got you. I got so
Like if he was athletic at all, there you go.
Okay.
so this is like Warren Sapp looks like if he was made in the Madden 16, he'll look like Fullo. Same haircut and all.
Madden 16. Wait. Why specifically Madden 16? But no, Warren Sapp, yeah, is one of the greatest defensive linemen of all time. Modern era, like, is not like that no more. It's not like that no more. Also, Faith on Love look kind of slow. So, you know what? I give it to you. Both of them look kind of slow because Warren Sapp be saying some whole bunch of dumbass shit. I'm not even kidding. Warren Sapp be saying a whole bunch of dumbass shit. And he'll have hot takes like, "I don't think Patrick Mahomes is this
Ha!
good." He'll say
Ha!
that shit
You
like
heard him. He
last year.
admitted it. He admitted it.
It's
All
just
bald
like,
headed niggas are slow.
I don't understand where all this animosity towards bald-headed people is coming from when most of the actual threats in this world come from like niggas with dreads.
Nah, skinheads.
Chief Keef, major menace. King Von, major menace. What are these all? What was it? Not Fat Gucci, but Young Scooter. All these people. What do they all have in common?
Listen,
Menace to society. All had dreads.
listen.
Baja Man.
American History X. All them niggas, all of them had bald heads.
Vibes Cartel.
Amer- American History X. All of them had bald heads.
Lex Luger.
Dude. Oh, I like that one though. That's good.
But no,
Shout out to the new Superman film coming out.
Hey,
Thanos.
2 weeks, 3 weeks. I'm gonna check it
No,
out.
mine's Lex Luthor. It's gonna be soon. The Fantastic Four movie's coming out next month though.
Listen,
what?
y'all go check out the F1 trailer, man. It's the first ever haptic trailer, haptic feedback trailer they ever produced in the world, bro. It's crazy. Justin, it might not work for you because you don't got an iPhone, but everybody else with an iPhone, go check it out.
It's like everyone else, the technology is getting more and more advanced, and like before he's like he only progresses to a certain point. It's like he like maxed out his Xbox 360 hardware. Where he's like my phone can do so many things if it was only 2013. Like I remember we used to send 40 like videos in the chat, and when it wouldn't mess up, we'd be like, wait a minute. Did you get a new phone? Just wait a minute. Like, bro, what's going on here?
I actually remember that. I actually do remember that. It was one of the all of a sudden the videos were clear. It was like, oh my
Like,
god.
wait a minute. You got a new phone? Like, no. Like, come on. Come on. Because most of this picture is not pixelated.
I remember that. I actually remember that.
Jesus Christ, bro. I'm gonna hit y'all
In
boys
this
up later.
crazy world.
Hey,
House
have a
3.
good night, guys.
Stop on
Two
the gang
trees.
side.
Look, check this out.
Two branches.
I don't